Thank you, thank you for being here. Good morning to most of you. Let's begin with an invocation. So let's close our eyes, take a few deep breaths, gently touch your heart, gently touch your crown. Be aware of your breath. Smile at your heart. Smile at yourself. Smile at your crown. Smile at everything that's around. Let's intend that with every exhalation that we take, we are letting go of everything that causes stress in us. So as we are exhaling with every exhalation, we are just releasing all that's causing burden or heaviness in our hearts, burden and heaviness in our mind, burden, heaviness in our lives. So we release, we let go of all that makes us heavy and pulls us down. And as we inhale peace, we inhale joy, we inhale receptivity. And as we inhale receptivity, be aware of the energy of faith that's rising. To the great Supreme Being, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my beloved spiritual teacher, Grand Master Chokutsui, to Lord Bodhisattva Myeling, to Lord Melchizedek, to all the spiritual teachers, to all the holy gurus, holy master saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to the hierarchy of angels, to the spiritual sun, the central sun, to our guardian angels, the angel assigned to the Triangles Blessing team, the beings taking care of today's session, every Archangel meditation session, the beings of resources, technology, connectivity, conductivity, receptivity, the beings of healing, wisdom, discernment, the beings of mercy and compassion, the beings of love. Thank you so much, the beings of light who are present in our rooms right now. We're very grateful for your presence. We are very grateful for your blessings, for your contribution at all levels. With deep gratitude, deep respect, and lots of love. We thank you all, we thank ourselves, we thank everyone in full faith. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May gently move your fingers, move your toes, and open your eyes. So thank you for being here and holding the space. And as we are here and holding space, we have a very beautiful person with us who wants to share something before we start with our today's session. So I invite lovingly and joyfully Duty to please share with everyone.
Namaste everyone. Thank you, Kim, for being there and inviting. And thank you, Triangles team. Namaste everyone and very good morning. So I'm just here to give you some of the things that I really wanted to share. So the Triangles team have come up with a beautiful session that is on prosperity. So how many of us are looking for having more prosperity in our lives? So can you raise your hands or maybe type in the chat box? How many of us are really looking forward to have more prosperity? Yes? And all the others who are not there, you don't need more money. So most of us are looking for having more money in our lives, right? So this session, particularly that Triangle team is coming with, the prosperity session, it is open for everyone. So in this session, so yes, thank you for everyone who is replying, who is telling yes. So this session is open for everyone. In this session, we will be having, I will just give you a guideline or a highlight how this session will flow. So in this session, we will be doing a lot of reflection, of understanding. For some of us, we have a lot of money, but sometimes it is not staying with us. So sometimes we have a lot of expenses. We also receive a lot of money, but also a lot of money is going out of our pockets. Sometimes we have blockages in receiving money. Sometimes we have some of us are struggling in earning. Some of us are struggling in saving or investing. So many of us are in a different place in regards to prosperity, in regards to abundance in our life. So in this session, we'll be doing reflection. So this reflection will be personal. So it will help you to understand where you are facing issue. For example, some of us are having an issue in making a budget. Maybe some of us are having some issue in reaching your set numbers of if in case you have a goal and target financially, you are having some blockages in receiving or reaching there. So in this session we will be working on understanding the blockages where we are lacking behind. So you will have a personal, so when we go through the inner reflection, we will understand where we personally are lacking. And then in this session, we will be also guiding you with a few tips and tricks, how it can help you to, how this tips or tricks will help you to have more prosperity, have more abundance in your life. And after that, there will be mass healing done for everyone. So in each and every session, there will be healing that will perform. So all the inner reflection, if in case some trauma that is coming out for some of us, maybe there is some resistance in receiving, resistance in giving, whatever we are coming up with, whatever reflection you come up with, we will be doing mass healing for it. So once we do the reflection, it is already out in your surface, in your aura and chakra, and then we will do the healing to remove those blockages, which will help you to have more prosperity, more abundance in the life. So this session are scheduled from 1st of April to 5th of April. So the timing is 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. India time. And one more beautiful thing is that you will receive the recordings. So even if in case on some days you are not able to join live, you will receive the recordings. The recordings will be available until 15th of April. So you get 10 days of buffer time after the session to continue with the recording part. And even if in case you're not able to join live, you will be able to get the healing experience with the recording session as well. All right, so this session is open for everyone. So I invite everyone, each one of you, to join in and to register for the workshop, register for this event. So the fees is rupees 499 Indian rupees. So you can join in, and you can also invite your friends. You can also invite your known people. So as Master Cha says, that it is in giving that we receive. If in case we are able to spread this word, if in case we are able to, just go around and tell people around, if in case they need some help financially, this is the right place they can invest, and maybe healings and all the things and all the tips and techniques that they will learn will help them to grow and have more prosperity in their lives as well. All right, so with that, I look forward to see you everyone. And yes, in the chat box, there is registration link, payment link. You can contact Triangle's team. So the Triangle's team is organizing the session. So we would like to thank the admins and all the background team members for hosting this program. So I look forward to see every one of you in this session. And thank you for being patient with me, and thank you for giving me the time. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you so much for being here. So we have great things. Thank you, Tiyati, again. Thank you for sharing. I know everybody requires that, and yeah. Okay, so everyone, before we do the meditation today, as we always come up with something to I don't know how to say it. Okay. So there is a book I'm reading. I think I'll start with sharing with you because it's a very simple book. And It is the foundations of the spiritual life. I love the author. So there are two my like really close author to my heart whom I really love reading because their books are very simple and they make a lot of sense. So one is Torkum Sarai Daryan and another is Omram Mikhail. So I started reading this book. If you see, it's a wonderful book. It's the mysteries of Yesod, foundations of the spiritual life. So in the Kabbalah, we say the sacral chakra as Yesod and how it talks about its impact in our life and spirituality. And I did not notice it before, but just today I came across. So this is the author of this book, Om Ram Mikhail. If you see, it's an amazing. Uh, when you see great teachers or whom they're not just sharing something, but they live what they share. There's a different kind of energy that comes when you even look at them. And I think that inspires me a lot to follow the teachings. So I'm just sharing that same thing that whenever you learn something, whenever you read something, try to apply it in life. And I think this is what I would like to focus on today. It was not a topic before, but it just somehow happened. So what happens is in general life that when it is somebody else going through difficult time, we are all so spiritual and intelligent and wise, and we come up with all sort of advices, right? We have. We can just see it so clearly. Oh, this is your problem. And I'm telling you this very confidently. And there are sort of rules. So all those big rules that we say they are very good to follow. We should have loving kindness and we should have forgiveness and gratitude and humility. And we should just see from above, zoom out and blah, 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 right? So we just blurt out everything. And we said, we don't just say, but we become very harsh. We judge, we blame, we criticize. We all do. I am no one who is better than anyone else. And then the same situation when it happens to us, to me individually, all our knowledge, all our rules, all our advices twists. Have we experienced that? I'm sure a lot of you must have come out from that situation, but have we all experienced that sometime or the other? And in that moment, if the person at the receiving end just says, "Hey, Kim, when I was going through this, you were saying this. And now what happens?" And then comes the wrath part in me, irritation and anger, and giving it back that, how dare you? All the defense mechanism starts in. I'm saying that because today, when we started with the invocation, and we are all connected, in fact, not just you and me, but every creation is connected. So the moment we are in safe, in a more aligned space with ourselves, the connection becomes so transparent, then we can almost feel each other. And that's what happened the moment I said, okay, close your eyes. I felt there's so much of heaviness that's there in the heart, mostly in the heart, less in the mind. And what gives me the idea or understanding is that we carry grudges, and we store them in the heart, which is supposed to be the space of love, personal love, forgiveness. And that is why when the heart gets blocked, we are not able to forgive and come out of it. And when I was reading this book of this beautiful book, I would like to share something. It's very beautiful, simple, and I think it will bring in a lot of smiles. It brought smiles in my in my heart. So I'm just reading. Human beings fill their lives with all kind of things: work, study, travel, sport, marriage, children, jobs, hobbies, for their spare time, etc. But if you ask them, if you ask a human being, are you happy? Do you feel satisfied and fulfilled? They answer that for all their activity, possessions, and occupations, there is something lacking. It's like whenever somebody asks, are you happy? You always, most of the time, most of us always replies in terms of, I have a good job and I'm doing this. And it's not a straight cut answer we generally have if I am happy. And the more we ponder on it, we feel as if actually there's something lacking. Okay, so the author goes, what is it they lack? What is it, we humans lack? The zest, the taste that makes you savor life and feel happy and fulfilled. In simpler, even simpler words than this, we lack the flavor of life, you know. We have all that around us, but we are not able to have a taste of it per se. Because if I can experience, I'll be joyful. So I have the money, but I'm not happy. I have the health, but I am not happy. I have healthy relationship. I have everything. I don't know why, but I am not happy because I don't have the taste that makes us savor life. The subtle mysteries and elusive element that turns everything into joy, no matter how dull and insignificant it is. So the moment we have that ability to experience per se, to taste and savor the flavor of life, no matter how dull moment it is, how scary it is, there is joy that starts taking place. I have experienced, I'm not saying all the time, but I have those moments where I literally ask myself, what is wrong with you? There's so much challenges, and how come you have that joy in you? And sometimes in this world, amidst amidst painful moments, if you are joyful, the people questions, are you heartless? Oh my God, I am really emotional because that joy is intoxicating. And that joy is something that is there in each one of us. And recently, what I have noticed, the more I work with people, as if we are filled with joy, that being whose innate quality, that fountain of joy is always there inside. But all these situations, they kind of, you know, cover it up like dark clouds. So all that, I am not supposed to smile like that, talk like that, don't talk to strangers, don't smile at strangers. And I'm just saying something small, but keeps on adding lot of compartment that we create in our mind related to this is the right way. Oh my God, being a girl, you laugh with an open mouth. Come on, yeah. It's like there is a restriction even on how to laugh. You can't speak like that, you can't talk like that. So if you see from childhood, and that's what we are doing with our kids, right? We don't talk to older elderly like this. We don't. It's like so many don'ts then do's. The focus is always don't do this, don't do that. That is wrong, that is bad. So all that layers and layers of restrictions make us immune to experience life. It's like all blocked, all blocked. The first thing that comes is a criticism. Even if I eat food and if the person is asking, how was it? The first thing that happens is the critical mind finding for fault. And that is the fact with majority of us, if not all. Is that true or not? Okay, okay, let's say uh, the first person you saw today, can you recall that moment? The first person you saw today in the morning till now, can you recall that moment? And can you observe that person? What are you observing? It's like when we go out, let's say you are there in a coffee shop and there is somebody sitting next. whom you don't know, the first time when we look at the person, what comes to our mind? It is a very judgmental thoughts. Skin color, clothes, accessories, the dish they have ordered, the accent they speak in, the language they use. Most of the times when we are talking to someone, our more focus is on how good or bad the person is in communication. If there are pimples, we are always judging. We are always finding for faults. And every time we are critical in our mind, looking for faults, looking for what the problem is, we are just kind of making that flame of joy smaller, smaller, smaller. So I literally felt few days ago when I was working with somebody, we are those beings of joy who are literally caged in our body. And I'm not saying just this physical body, I'm also saying the body, emotional body, and mental body. And if only we can break through it, we'll find that it's not that bad. Just imagine if I look in my life and I ask you the same. If you review your life, don't you think the good moments are far more than not good ones? Yes or no? We fall sick for few days, some for few months, but in those months or years of sicknesses also, were we always in a bad condition? Or do we have moments when we laugh, or when we smile, or when we feel satisfied? If we notice, most of our life is filled with beauty and love and light and joy and happiness and peace. It is us with our critical mind, just focus on what is black, tiny black dot in the big white screen. It always goes there. So the author in this book was talking about purity. The more purity we have, the better we have the ability to experience, or let's say taste, what's there around us. And then he also mentioned how challenging it is to have that purity, because even the air we breathe has mixture. The water we drink, it's so the purity is something that's really, really important. And then this author, Omra Mikhail, talks about sorting and selecting. To start with, so what is sorting and selecting? We go to the vegetable market, we sort and we select. We go to the fruit market, we sort, we select. We go to buy something, we sort, we select. We make friends, we sort, we select. We buy books, we sort, we select. We are scrolling through the social media, we sort, we select. We do that every time. So the idea is, how about if we can be more spiritual or be more aware in our sorting and selecting, not from the perspective of the desires of the tongue, that burger and that meat and that juicy mayonnaise that's coming in. So if we can just sort from the perspective of what is good, what has more high vibrations per se. We all know it. We don't just follow. So the moment we start being more aware with what we are putting in our bodies, what we are putting in our emotions, and what we are also putting in our thoughts. So what we read, what we see, what we study, and what we talk, what we share, what we think about. It will slowly and gradually bring in more purity. So I'll share something which you will all can be able to see. The more purity starts developing in our system automatically starts rejecting what's not pure or good for us. So let's say, for example, a very, very practical example, a lot of us, we like eating non-veg and we like eating more spicy and oily fried food. But then when we are in a spiritual school or a spiritual system where we are meditating, practicing on purification, building our characters and becoming a better person, slowly and gradually we feel that we are not able to eat that much spicy or that much oily, or we are not able to eat non-veg also. So it is like instead of forcing us to do something, when we keep on starting changing with, like small, small choices on everyday basis, not just at the physical word, but I will choose the word that I'm using. I don't want to pollute the environment with the negative word. I choose what I read, the kind of news I see, the kind of movies I see, the kind of conversation I want to be a part of. And then I choose the kind of thoughts I project. I can very well have the power to stop it. That, oh my God, Kim, you're criticizing again. No, not right now. So what do? Mind has the capacity and the quality to create. So if I make it busy into something beautiful, it's like a habit, no? The habit of beauty. So the beautiful thoughts comes first. The habit of looking at the good things. So the good thought comes first. It's all about, so it is not a shortcut. There is no shortcut in life for that matter. So when we keep on striving for, okay, I'll try to have more pure food. It's okay if it's not like, I'm just depriving myself, because any drastic change, the body gets a very drastic kind of reaction. So follow, but slowly at all levels, positive words, positive emotions, positive thoughts, or positive company. So if somebody is gossiping, we can just say, no, let's talk about something else. I don't need to necessarily demean the person, how bad you are and how much gossip you do. It's like, can we talk something different? And I can introduce a different topic. Why not? So if we just keep on, bringing in more beauty around us, our system will keep on shifting, shifting, shifting. And there will be a time where you don't have to put efforts in it. And in the process, I can really assure you, the more purity, the more goodness that's there, you feel that joy automatically. We don't have to literally work for feeling happy. It's like a small thing. A broken pen can bring happiness and laughter in you. Literally. Like, oh my God, that's what happened. It's like, the same kind of laughter which we all were born with. The child, they just laugh with anything, no? You make a crunchy sound and they laugh. And we like watching those videos. Right? Who was that child? Somebody else from a different planet? We all were. Who can just take a drop of lemon and just giggle and laugh like anything. A small finger from the far, and that kid will just laugh. So we just need to remind we are all that we were born with and what we have made ourselves. These serious, boring people who don't even know how to live life. So the more we focus on beauty, goodness around, and not just focus on, we put efforts in not contributing in a negative way. So I'll not speak anything negative today. We can all do that, and it's fun to experience. Seriously, life becomes fun. That today you say, okay, so for today, i'll not I'll not use any negative word. Just see how interesting your life that day will be, because you will be so, oh my God. And you can have the reminder on your phone, calendar, full day, no negative word. It automatically keeps on giving, showing it, like I have put. So it always, after some time, it just keeps on giving. So it's like today, Thursday, no negative day, no negative words. And let's see how joyful the day becomes just by saying, oh my God. And it is like nobody knows what is making you laugh. So the moment you're going to be angry at somebody, now you can say, oh my God, today I cannot reply because it's a no negative day for me. All those small things, they really brings a lot of joy. And people think you're crazy, and then they ask after some time, what do you do? I want that craziness in me too. So that is what I had to share today. So bring in that, you know, focus on good things, contribute with something good that's positive. Or let's say that is not pulling anything down. So anything that can impact negatively, just try to reframe and see how slowly, gradually your system will be better. You know, you will also get compliments from people. Oh my God, your skin is shining. What do you do? Oh yeah, I have more negative, no, more positive days. So my calendar from only Thursday being no negative day, I have made it 5 days a week. So I have Saturday, Sunday, a cheat day where I can use all kind of negative words and thoughts. But yeah, Monday to Friday, I'm in a no negative zone. So you say anything, I'm not responding. See how it works. Life is really interesting. And I'm telling you, when we do that, the life, you can literally feel as if life is a being who is playing games with you. It will come up with so many instances where you really want to shout out and slap it. Oh no, no negative day. It is fun and it's really interesting, you know. And then the connection with the nature becomes stronger. When I say, oh, I am starting to doing this, and you have started bringing in challenges, obstacle course. Literally, I have tried that, what I'm sharing. It is wonderful. So I'm just sharing those things that makes me feel joyful. So amidst the people crying behind in my family, I still have those joyful moments, uh, and I wish everyone can have those. Because when you have joy, the connection with the divine becomes so strong that anything and everything that you need to resolve your problem comes easily to you. So the more we worry and we fear, we make our, the place from where we can receive help, we are just narrowing down. So the more we say, okay, I love life. It's a beautiful day today. The day becomes beautiful. Not because that the situation just vanished, because I could see the beauty. So for today, my prayer is for everyone, all those who are here right now, all those who will be listening it later. May you are able to see the beauty. May you be able to feel the beauty in every moment of your time. So amidst that crying and that anger, you can still feel that there is beauty that's going on. Let's close our eyes and let's have a beautiful meditation. Put your hands in front of your heart, facing outwards in blessing position. We'll chant Om. Om. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. So be it, so be it, so be it. Oh. We'll chant Om Mani Padme Hum and share the blessings. Just have the faith that as you will chant and share, everyone who are concerned, who you are concerned for, will automatically receive. Om Mani Padme Hum. May all sentient beings in the higher world, in the middle world, in the lower world, in all the 8 directions above and below, be blessed by the Universal Supreme Being, by Buddha Shakyamuni, by Buddha Kuan Yin, by Bodhisattva Meling, by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May all sentient beings be blessed with compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. May all sentient beings be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May all sentient beings be blessed with good health, happiness, spirituality, illumination, abundance, and prosperity. May the mind of all sentient beings be blessed with divine light, wisdom, and discernment. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with divine love, with warmness, sweetness, and compassion for all. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with divine power, with inner strength to do what is right, and to refrain from all unwholesome actions and behaviors. So be it. Om Mani Padme Hum. Thank you so much, Lord God, for blessing all the angelic beings, the gurus, the teachers, messiahs, all the nature beings, all the higher beings who are constantly helping and uplifting and evolving the humanity, the creation. May all be blessed. May all servers of God be blessed infinitely, indefinitely, without any exception. Thank you also blessing the beings of light in our rooms right now. Om Mani Padme Hum. To the great Supreme Parabrahman, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to our spiritual teachers, to all the great beings, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to the hierarchy, to all the higher beings, to the spiritual sun, the central sun, our guardian angels, the angel assigned to the Triangles Blessing team, to today's session, all the beings of light, love, and power who are there, helping, contributing. We are very grateful for your presence. We are very grateful for your contribution, for your blessings, for your support at all levels. With deep gratitude, deep respect, and lots of love and humility, we thank you all. We thank ourselves. We thank everyone in full faith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, the beings of knowledge, inspiration. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being there, holding space. May whatever you need, you are able to see that it's there. Because the truth is, whatever we need is there. It's just the inability to see. Thank you for all the love. I can feel it. And there was no heaviness now, which was there before. So thank you. Lots of love and see you next Thursday.